if you don't get this part right, trust me, there's no need for you to even go there and ask questions, practice at home. For me, when I wanted to start the Ausbildungsberuf, I made a lot of mistakes in terms of location, in terms of the company I chose. It is important that you get your finances straight from the beginning. Check if you love this. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time coming across my video, you're very welcome. On today's video, we're going to be talking about 9 things you should put in place before searching for your Ausbildungsplatz in Germany. Without too much talking, let's get started. Number 1, research different profession. It is very important for you to find out what the different profession entails and what type of Ausbildung you can even do in Germany. I mean, Germany offers a wide range of Ausbildungsberufe, as you call it in German, and it is very important that you find an Ausbildungsberuf or an apprenticeship job that is tailor-made to your hard skills and soft skills, and also that just basically fits to what you are looking for in a long-term situation. Number 2, it is also very important for you to know the requirements. Each apprenticeship program has its own skills and requirements that you need to get this apprenticeship program in the first place, and it is very important that when you're searching or researching for what apprenticeship program you should start or go into, you also meet up with the requirements that is being expected or given for this Ausbildungsberuf. Number 3 is going to be location. Location matters a lot, guys. If you're searching for an Ausbildungsberuf, make sure you check the location of your Ausbildungs company, your Ausbildung school. Are you willing to relocate? Check the cost of living in, maybe you're relocating to another city. Check the cost of living for this city. Check the average lifestyle of living in this city. And also, if let's say you live in Hamburg and your Ausbildungsberuf is in Hamburg, also check the distance between your Ausbildungsberuf and your home or where you will be staying. Sometimes this can play a major role in terms of long term. If you're having to drive to work with, let me say, public transportation, 2 hours to and fro, which combines in a day, it's already 4 hours. This might be frustrating for you long term. Talking from personal experience, this was it wasn't something I was excited about. So I would say location matters a lot. It adds to the motivation to even want to go. It adds to your general well-being as well. There's a difference between you having to travel 4 hours every day and you having to travel just 30 minutes or an hour every day to work. Number 4, company reputation. Research the company you want to work for. Research the companies before you send your application. I mean, most times we're just like, oh, I need an Ausbildungsberuf, then you send your application to whatever company. But sometimes this company does not even have the facilities or the capacity to offer you quality apprenticeship program. So it is very important that you research the company. Check online for reviews. Check online if you can find graduates from this company and what their experiences was like, and also put this into consideration before sending your application in the first place, because there is no need sending your application to a company that will not be able to cater to your needs when doing their apprenticeship program. Number 5, application deadlines. Be aware of the application deadlines that we have in Germany. Generally, Ausbildungsberufe or Ausbildungsplätze are given out twice a year. So you have the 1st of February and the 1st of August. In handwerkliche Berufe, you get to start sometimes 1st of September, depending on when your school is starting and a lot of other factors like the duration of your Ausbildung. Now, generally, most Ausbildung in Germany are for 3 years, but sometimes you have the Möglichkeit or you have the possibility to reduce this time to sometimes even 2 years, but most times 2.5 years, and this depends on other factors. So I would say make sure you know the deadlines of application and make sure you know exactly when you want to start and how long your Ausbildung is going to be taking or how long you want to do the Ausbildung for. Number 6, I already mentioned this in another video that you'll find here. Make sure your CV or your application is tailor-made to the Ausbildungsberuf. It is very important that you are looking for an Ausbildung that actually complements maybe your past experience in terms of work, or if you're even going to a new field, maybe make practicals or look for something just as a foundation for this Ausbildungsberuf. It doesn't just only enhance your possibility of getting a Ausbildungsplatz, it also enhances your learning skills and the ratio at which you will learn what you are being taught in your Ausbildungsberuf if you already have like a background in the Beruf you applied for or you are planning to do. Number 7, interview preparation is very, very important. I mean, it's one thing for you to find the Ausbildungsberuf, another thing for you to go for the application, for you to send your application, and then the final step is for you to go for your interview. It is very important that you are prepared for this. It is very important that you research the company again, check their websites, check what they are all about, ask questions, practice at home. Basic question like how you get into the Ausbildung, are you planning to work for them afterwards, ask them for their holiday, ask them for their earnings. Sometimes yes, you can ask them, you can even bargain earning with them, sometimes, not in most cases. Ask them for things like holidays, ask them for things like working shift time. These are things you should write down when you are going for application process, or you should make sure you are ready and prepared for the application process. It is a crucial part. If you don't get this part right, trust me, there's no need for you to even go there in the first place. So make sure you are well prepared for the interview process. Number 8, financial consideration. I mean, depending on the Ausbildung you want to do, if you are doing a dual Ausbildung program, which means you get paid from the company, not as much as a full-time worker, but at least you get something. And if you are doing a school-based program, that it's a different case entirely, because most times you're not going to get any payments from any company, so you have to apply for student grants, so basically student credit and stuff for your Ausbildung. Depending on which part of the Ausbildung you want to focus on, it is important that you get your finances straight from the beginning. Check if you are eligible, or if you have the possibility to get any grants from anybody that sponsor Ausbildungsberufe such as Agentur für Arbeit, BAföG, sometimes Familienkasse, depending on the situation. So check that out. And another thing you should definitely put in place or think about before you apply for any Ausbildung or even start an Ausbildung is the work-life balance and future prospects. It is very important for you to know what you want to do in the future, in terms of, even if you don't know in 20 years, in 50 years, maybe 5 years, maybe 10 years, it will be helpful in terms of planning. For me, when I wanted to start the Ausbildungsberuf, I made a lot of mistakes in terms of location, in terms of the company I chose, in terms of even the Ausbildungs job I chose to study. I made a lot of mistakes and stuff, but I would say one thing I got right was I didn't want to work weekend work. I wasn't going to work part-time work. I wasn't going to work shift work. I mean, in every job you have these factors, but I would say the possibility of you even getting such offer is lesser in some jobs. If you work in the office, for example, as a secretary, the possibility that you'll be working on public holiday when nobody is at the office is lesser than when you work as a nurse in the hospital. You're going to be working shift, weekends, part-time, what's it called, overtime, night shift, all the time. So that was one thing I didn't want for myself, and I made sure I look for an Ausbildungsberuf that reduces these factors to the minimum level as possible. Well, these are 9 things I think you should put in place when considering to start an Ausbildungsberuf in Germany. And I hope this video was helpful, and if yes, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah! Yeah. What's the word? Trainees? No, whatever. Like, consider to study or enter a dual partner